Just getting on the grid will be a victory in itself.
We have 3 minutes. The car is for Michael and Rubens use a different setup in the car.
It's a big job. Pedals, seat, belts, the whole thing, because Rubens brakes with his right foot, Michael with his left, so it's a lot.
Rubinho's disciples breathe a sigh of relief. His mechanics have worked a minor miracle. He can now take up his 6th place on the grid.
So much going on. Even Michael's mechanics were there on my car on the grid. I was just sweating so much. To be honest with you, I had 5% of time to think that I could do well. All I cared at that time was to get ready for me to start.
Häkkänen's stall causes chaos behind as the world champion gets the jump on the field. Ralf Schumacher loses out to Montoya, Coulthard and Trulli. Häkkinen retires for the 2nd time. The safety car is deployed to buy them some time, something that Häkkinen has plenty of, thanks to a hydraulic failure. After just 1 lap, the safety car pulls in and Schumacher tries to pull away again. Montoya's engine has the power and the Colombian has the courage to dive down the inside, forcing the Ferrari wide and into the path of Coulthard. The Williams pit crew bask in the glory of their new star. But their established talent isn't so lucky. That's the 3rd consecutive collision for Ralf Schumacher and Barrichello's 8th retirement in 9 Brazilian Grand Prix.
Ralf was trying to overtake someone on the inside, and then he just changed the line completely and braked. And now I wasn't expecting someone to come from the other side of the track to the right and brake.
Back at the front, Montoya is living up to his pre-season hype, resisting immense pressure from Schumacher. The former F3000 and Champ Car title holder has the power advantage and the skills to keep the best in the business behind him. Ralf Schumacher should have been showcasing his talent, a front row slot wasted. In comes Michael Schumacher from 2nd place for his first of 2 scheduled stops. This strategy should have seen the German well ahead of his 1-stopping rivals. Schumacher's stop promotes Coulthard to 2nd. Clouds gather over Interlagos. Any rain will throw strategies out the window and jeopardize the chances of 6th place Nick Heidfeld getting in the points for Sauber. Montoya has done nothing to compromise his prospects of victory, and he's now lapping the back markers such as Jos Verstappen.
What happened? I don't know, he moved to the left to let me by, and I guess on the braking he just got behind me and couldn't stop the car.
He braked very early, and that was it. I couldn't avoid him anymore, and I'm really sorry to him because I heard he was leading the race.
This leaves Coulthard in front. He's already stopped, but it's starting to rain. Advantage Schumacher. Panic stations in the BAR pit as conditions get worse. David Coulthard opts not to go into the pits, as Schumacher is in for intermediates and setup adjustments. Have Ferrari won the tactical battle again? Parnis looked good for a podium finish, but queuing behind his teammate has cost him. Coulthard is finally in for his intermediates. His setup was chosen with wet conditions in mind, but is it too late to take advantage? Fortunately for the Scot, Schumacher's legendary wet weather ability deserts him. Does the Rain Master have the wrong setup? The world champion's mistake allows Coulthard to close. He has the inside line and cleverly uses Marquez's Minardi to snatch the lead. That superb move gets an official seal of approval.
I think that was a fantastic move and one of the best ones I ever saw. What I do not understand is the performance of Michael right now. I mean, how can he be 5 seconds quicker in Malaysia and now not? But let's wait and see. Now he's in the gravel.
More handling woes for Schumacher. A 7th consecutive win is out of the question. His brother isn't faring much better. A spin ends his extended test session. Trulli's also in trouble. A questionable switch to wet tyres lets Heidfeld into 4th. Eddie Jordan's spirits sink further when Frenzen's clutch costs the German 3rd place. Heidfeld's up to 3rd, and Parnis rubs salt into the wound and takes 4th, making up for BAR's pit stop problems. David Coulthard will be anything but down as he approaches the finish to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Not Ralf Schumacher's idea of a good drive-in movie. Coulthard takes his first win of the season and ends Ferrari's domination of Formula One. Peter Sauber's team defies its critics as Nick Heidfeld claims his first podium finish. A good setup helped, but David Coulthard's 10th victory was perhaps his most impressive ever.
We had a good strategy. We took a good gamble on what to do with the setup for the wet conditions, and I'm just really pleased for the whole team that we can for once show that we can work the strategies, we can make the right decisions on tyres and these sort of issues, because I feel that we get criticised quite often because when we've been the best car, if you don't win, then people think that you're doing a bad job, where in reality you can see we are hungry and we can achieve the goal.
The Scot cuts Schumacher's lead to 6 points, and Parnis has made up for his Australian penalty. Heidfeld's great drive moves Sauber up to 3rd in the Constructors' Championship, but the top 2 remain the same. 39 Grand Prix have passed since the Swiss team's last podium finish, but Coulthard claimed the